Hey guys, hope you're all well. Right, back to reality, back to normal. I hope you've all had an amazing Christmas with family and friends, and those of you who struggle with it, it's over, it's done. We can carry on as normal. Surprisingly, I had a fantastic couple of days. I had obviously Christmas Day with the kids and the granddaughter, which was lovely. I got puked on. It was brilliant. All the usual Christmas stuff. And they wanted to see me again on Boxing Day, which was super smashing. I know I was going to walk, but after that I couldn't go a walk when they wanted to see me again, so I've seen them all again on Boxing Day, which was absolutely fantastic. And obviously I've got the super special mug. Every granddad's got one of these, surely. So I'm having me tea in my new mug. Anyway, I have done a few jobs, not on the Enfield, which I've now finished and completed, got out of the way. I've just had a box turn up from Hitchcock's, so we're going to have a look in there in a moment, see what we got. I'm trying to get absolutely everything sorted for the front end, and then sort of move through the bike from front to back and ordering everything as I move along. So yeah. Oh, also, while it's in my thick skull, thank you all so much for the messages. I really appreciate that. My apologies if I didn't get back to everyone. Messages can be a bit overwhelming. I appreciate them all, but sometimes it's impossible to get back to everyone. I'll be literally sat in the corner on my phone all day long. So thank you for your messages. I really do appreciate it. Plus, because you probably figured it out now, I am slightly thick, so I type with one finger, then make mistakes and have to delete and type again. Yeah, I'm not like these teenagers. I've got two thumbs on the go at 1,000,000 miles an hour. They can do a whole paragraph in about 2.5 seconds. No, that'll take me like 2.5 days. Anyway, massive thank you to all the messages. Right, so as you've seen so far, we've sort of got a few bits for the nacelle. I have ordered an headlight. I made a decision on the headlight. I've gone for something slightly more modern, not too over the top. Like I said before, some of them LEDs, yeah, they look a bit odd to me. So I got some with a clear lens, which I think will look good on it. We've got the pilot lights on the way. Obviously with Christmas and stuff, phone's dinging. Things are taking a little bit longer, but like I say, we have got Hitchcock's delivery. What else we got? Yeah, we got a few bits. I'll tell you what, let's just have a look in the box and get on with it. What's in the box? What's in the box? Right, what is in the box? A load of nicely cut cardboard. Go down there. The scary bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items. Some of them are doubles. £134.50 in the box. That's what's in the box. Anyway, so we've got the Speedo rubber. Have I mentioned that before? So that let's have a look. Let's get the Speedo. So the Speedo goes on there, and it can help tilt that back slightly to help it, well, help a clearance from the Speedo to the back of the headlight bulb in the nacelle. So that helps tilt it back out the way a little bit. So yeah, we've got that. You have to be very careful because they are extremely thin at the top, look. So very easy to break if you're a bit heavy-handed like me. Right, Speedo rubber. We have rim tape for the wheels. This was the main thing I was waiting for. I had these on my list last... They're different. Nah, why are they different? I don't suppose it matters. Look, that one's like open. and that one's solid. Oh, Hitchcocks. That's a little bit annoying. Well, you only see the outside of them. I suppose it'd be okay. Still annoying. Anyway, therefore, let's get these. They're the rubber spacers that go here on top of the fork tubes there, which we needed today for the job we're going to do today. So that's them. Put that one over there. These are the two rubbers for the nacelle. Basically, they go in there and hold the ammeter in and the switch. You may not think it, but wow, it really does grip them. Sometimes it is a one-way journey when you've put, especially the ammeter. I've had to destroy ammeters before to get them out of that rubber. It really does grip them well. So that's them. Another rim. Hey, why have I got 4 rim tapes? I didn't click 4, surely. Huh? Or did they come in pairs? And I've clicked 2. We'll use them. We'll make a 4-wheeled Enfield. Anyway, they'll come in handy. And I went posh for the front brake lever. That is all stainless, albeit very dull stainless. Let's get the scissors on that a minute. Yeah, they are stainless, but you would think, so that's both the arms are stainless, the long one and the short one, and the adjuster that joins them both together is all stainless. But you would think yeah, front brake lever and tie rod assembly. You would think for £80 they would have had a bit of a shine to them, wouldn't you? I can polish them. I think we will. I think we will polish them up a bit. They'll be all right. But they are far, far, far better quality than the standard ones that go on these bikes. The standard ones can be very, very hit and miss on the quality, especially the so-called chrome plating that goes on. I think they've just hovered over the chrome plating bath. They don't actually go in it. So at least these ones aren't going to rust, and they'll be maintenance free. So it'll pay off in the end to whoever ends up with a bike. Yeah, we'll give them a polish. We don't need them today anyway, so let's get back. So yeah, that's it. That's the next slot. So I can't remember what we got 2 of the front wheel nuts in there as well when we get the front wheel in. Still, for the front end, we've got to get handlebars, levers, grips, twist grip, air lever, indicator switches, iron low beam switch. We can only get that in one, and we're going bar end indicators on this to save any clutter on the bike. So yeah, we still got a fair bit to spend on that front end. Right, let's lay out what we're going to do. Right, first of all, we need to see if that fits the other tube. If you remember on the last one, I had to use the other ones. It wouldn't fit. Now maybe, just maybe, it will fit this one. But if not, we are going to have to skim a little bit of this off in the lathe very carefully. Is it gonna go in? It is. And that's how odd Enfields are. That one wouldn't fit in that one at all. And then again, it could have been down to the thickness of the powder, gone down on the inside quite easily, to be honest, but it fits. I haven't got to turn it down, which is great. That goes on there. Right, we're away. Frame's on the bench. We've got a strap just lightly done up around the bottom of the frame here with the bubble wrap, obviously. It's just to stop it toppling off, because I'm actually going to add a fair bit of weight to the front of this in a moment. So top bearing cups in, and then we've got the waste of time shroud that I made, then found the original one. So I'm going to use it. I've made it now, so it's going on. I'll just sorting the brass that I actually made that round to knock that in. So we'll get that done, and then we'll start adding more bits. Right, this can take a little bit of persuading. There we go. There we go, nice and tight. A posh bearing shroud. There we go. Right, next bit. Right, next bit is the bottom yoke. So we've got the bearing cup for that. We've just got to skim a little bit of powder off that surface there, and hopefully not slip. I'm going to be brave and do it with the belt. Brave move, I know. Literally just taking the powder off. Let's got it down a bit. Bit of foil. That should do it. Let's put a bit of grease around that as well. Going to need a bit of tube to tap that down. We're going to find some tube. Okay, got ourselves a bit of tube. Slot that back on there. And it's just enough to catch the inside there. Got it. Give that a blow out now. Got a lot of muck. I thought I'd clean that out. A load of muck's fell out of it. Let's get the airline on that. Right, next we're going to try the top nut on here before we we're trying to hold it all together and we find out it ain't gonna screw down. So just try that first. Yeah, that's gonna be spot on. Okay, loaded up, plenty of grease. That's it. Somebody at Hitchcock's can't count. I have an empty ball bag and I seem to have a gap. Oh dear. I might have some of these knocking about somewhere. Ah, right. Let me go searching for balls. Right, found some. There we go. Right, next bit. Right, just grease the other side of the cups. I take my word back. There wasn't a couple missing, I found them. They'd gone under something on the bench. Take it back. You can count properly, whoever you were. Right, that's that side greased up. That one and the one under there. Right, here goes. Hopefully this is going to go quite easily. Sometimes this job is actually far easier with two people. But give it a go. So let's send that up there first. Come on, down you go. Come on. That's it. Should have put stuff more in reach. That's it, I've got it. I'm holding it with my chins. Oh, that should be good enough. Ew. Just let it relax actually. Alright, this is where your giant piston comes in handy. A couple of soggy pieces of wood from outside, just to give us a little bit of support at the front, because it's going to get heavier anytime soon. Right, what I might have to do now is just release that back off, and not enough for the bearings to be able to fall out, so we can get the fork shrouds on, because they've got to tuck in and sort of go up into the nacelle a little bit. Now we've got all that support, we should be able to add more weight now. A little bit of a tight squeeze. That's one. Two. let's just slide a bolt in there so they can't drop off. Complete the wrong bolt obviously, but it saves us damaging anything if they do try and jump off, or we're trying to squeeze it all back together. That's it. He does it. Yeah, it's definitely on the move. There's one. And the second one. That started. Look at that. Very happy with that. I've just dropped the speedo and ammeter in there so we can see. I have ordered a switch. Still looking for the warning lights, the indicator and high beam. I'm going to find something nice there. See if I can find some stainless ones to drop in there. The top plugs are just resting in there for now because obviously we're going to put oil in the forks. Very happy with that's coming along. And we got the handmade shroud there, which took a very long time, so hey, we might as well use it. It's a bit better than that one, I think. Bit better than the standard ones. And as you can see, you can see it. Just got to get these rubbers sitting a bit better. They're a bit twisted. Obviously we've got to make this panel for the front. I was going to do that today, but time's knocking on a little bit, to be fair. So I think the panel's got to be black. It's got to be. Yeah, I'm really pleased. Oh, the pilot lights are ordered. I'll say the headlights ordered. And then what we've got for the front end then is the handlebars. I'm going to look into that because I want them fairly low. At the end of the day, it's a bobber, not a chopper. I don't want great big high handlebars on it. So I'm going to go as low as we can so they don't hit the tank. We can't go too low. You can't actually go straight because I do believe straight bars hit the tank. So we want a bit of a rise in them, not too much. And then we've got the grips, the levers, the air lever, the decompression lever, So there's still a fair amount to get for the front end. I think sounds crazy, sounds absolutely crazy. The front end alone on this bike, when you start adding all them parts up, you know, the new bearings, everything, it's gonna be around £600 just on the front end. That sounds bonkers. You just don't realise, do you, how it starts totting up. That is absolutely crazy. As you've seen, the previous Hitchcock's order was just shy of 400. This one, what did I say this one was? 138. I say we've still got the bars, the levers, the grips, the switches. Yeah. Ouch. But I think it's going to be worth it. I'm very, very pleased with how it's coming on. I'm going to do one last job. As I got these long M60s out just to hold them fork shrouds on while we was messing about, these are actually for the tensioners on the back. So I'm going to do my usual thing, take them nasty markings off and polish the tops up. These are stainless. So I'm going to do that as the last job. Right. Bit of dodginess again on the lathe. Ignore me if this is not the done thing. I've just cut it down so far with the tool, but it's not liking it. Again, my apologies if this is not the done thing. Oh, I've also got to order the bolts for that little front panel under the headlight. So obviously we want stainless ones of them, and do what we're doing here to them as well. Polish them up. It'd be just nice with this bike just to look at absolutely every single millimetre of it, and everything's been done nice. Oh, best that I can get it anyway. Right, let's have a quick looky at that. Ooh, that's looking nice. Where did I put the other one? That's better, isn't it? We'll give it a polish as well. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, definitely. Let's have a look in the light. That's better, isn't it? Better than having all them markings on there. Yeah. Let's get the other one done now. stainless nut. Hopefully they should go straight in there. If not, we'll just send the tap down there, clear it out. It should be okay. It's good old Alex. Bungs all the holes up. Anything with threads, he bungs them all up. That'll do it. That'll do us then, I think. Very happy. Well, it's got us kick-started again, hasn't it, after the Christmas break. So it's a little bit of something done. Like I say, we're waiting on more parts. They may be a little bit slow with the time of year. We'll see how that goes. Tomorrow, the next video, I am going to make that panel under the headlight. And I think it absolutely has got to be black. Definitely. I have left them like polished alloy before, but I don't know. I think it'll look better black. I'll get it made anyway, and then I'll decide 100% when it's all done and in place. So we'll get, I'll get a piece of alloy cut, do a nice shape in there, get a curve in and roll the edges and stuff like that. And so it all tucks nice under there. The standard ones for here are absolutely atrocious, to be honest. Slipping out some, obviously nothing's done up. Yeah, the standard ones are terrible. They're just like a flimsy bit of tin foil. They're not good at all, and they never fit nice under the headlight bit. So yeah, we'll be doing that on the next video. Do something nice out of a nice piece of alloy sheet. And there will be other little bits to make for the front end as well. I don't know if you remember on, I think it was the burgundy one, we made some nice little things here, because I don't like to chop the mudguard mounts off. Just, you know, whoever ends up with the bike might want a mudguard on it. But I'll make some nice little covers so it looks like these lugs are doing something. And if you remember right, on the previous one, I'd done like a little inset and we put like a little Union Jack flag in there. May do that again. I think that'd look quite smart on this actually. And we'll have it done in the texture, so it obviously all matches the bottom of them forks. Yeah. It's coming along. That's it. It's the start. It's the proper start of it going back together. Obviously, all good people are still on holiday at the moment, so the powder coating and stuff like that, I can't send nothing in. When do people go back to work? When do sensible people go back to work? Is it the 2nd? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, it will be a little bit slow for a few days till people are back at work and I can order other stuff and get it delivered and things like that. Anyway, that'll do. Massive thank you again for special sticker purchasing. It is much appreciated. And yeah, we're just going to keep going till it's finished. Cheers for watching, guys. Take care.